Sheldon, how valuable has Ben Smith been, and not just in this game, but for the season?
Very. He's produced a lot for us. We haven't put him in offensive situations. He doesn't play on the power play. He takes on a lot of defensive responsibilities, penalty kill, other teams' best players, those kind of things, and he just does that, doesn't complain or ask many questions, just goes out and performs. And he set a real nice example for us off the ice as well, which really just sets our team up for success. So.
And then how much of a surprise, maybe not to you, but certainly the fans, it's been Mason Marchment.
Yeah, it's been great. I don't know whether, like you say, I don't know if surprise is the right word, because we saw a lot of potential in him. He's got a lot of great tools. I think in terms of his production, he's maybe surprised himself at this point, but he doesn't show any signs of slowing down. He's getting lots of chances, lots of shots, lots of opportunities. And again, he's playing on our power play consistently, but he's not getting a whole lot of ice time in offensive spots, playing lower in the lineup. But again, we go back to Ben Smith, the influence that he has on the young guys, and I think that has definitely played a role in Marchie. But credit to him for the work that he put in over the last year to prepare himself to play. And when I talked to Marchie this time last year, when he was going through the process that he was, I always said to him that his goal is to play on this team a year from now and be an everyday player a year from now. And he did the work. He's an everyday player, and he's been our most productive guy here of late, so credit to him.
Game had some real personality to it in the second period. Happy with how the team responded, not only in the second, but going into the third, staying focused?
Yeah. I mean, I obviously didn't like the penalty we took after the whistle, but our penalty kill was really good when it needed to be today, and against a very good power play. But yeah, I liked our response in the third period. We had a 2-1 lead going into the third. We took care of that lead. When we had to kill a penalty, we did a nice job of it. Didn't give them a whole lot of opportunities, and then extended our lead. So can't ask for much more than that on the road.
They pushed back late in the first, early second. I'm sure you expected that. How come this team bends but doesn't break, structure-wise, and start chasing the game?
Well, that's something that we constantly fight. We fight that, but I'll go back to our veteran guys. Those guys just do it right. Ben Smith, Colin Greening, those guys set the table for us up front. Chris Bueller, and then you get Martin Rinson, Justin Hall in the back. Tonight just do a real good job for us there. So those kind of things set it up. But we've been able to play in a lot of close games, so we've had a lot of practice with it. It's a constant work in progress, especially we've got a lot of guys that haven't produced a lot at even strength, and we're squeezing our sticks a little bit. Guys want to push and want to score, but we're constantly trying to stick to a plan.
Veterans can be a mixed bag in this league, though. Like, if you get the wrong guys in here, it can be a problem. What makes this mix work? Guys who maybe have to take a lesser role than what their skill set would.
Yeah, I guess obviously it comes down to a couple things. First, most importantly, their personalities, their character. We've talked a lot here about Ben Smith, Colin Greening. Same names come up. But even look at the guys that we didn't have in the lineup today. Rich Clune, just every single day, just the example that he sets for our team, and the way that he works for a guy that doesn't play every day. He makes it pretty obvious that the standard is very high, and you can't take a second off, on or off the ice. So you got a guy like him that pushes like that and that still doesn't play every day. It really sets the tone. Vince Laverty, same thing. So it's a real great and real nice group. I've said it before. I think it's a solid group of veterans and the character and leadership that we've had since I've been here, and that's gives us a chance at success.